everyone, this is Dr. Salma with American and UK Ozone Aesthetics. We are here today at AASP 2024 conference. And today we're going to be talking with lots of people who are the lead and great in doing what they do. So check it out. We're going to be talking with a whole list of dermatologists, plastic surgeons, and many, many more. We have somebody special here for you guys today. We have Ahmed Abdelaziz. He's all the way here in Lahore from Egypt. He's here for Namika, Aptos, as well as for Phylo. We're going to have a quick chat with him, and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a plastic surgeon. I've been practicing since 15 years ago.
15 years.
Yes.
Long time.
Long time.
Yes.
When I think
You
about
must love what you do.
Yeah, I love it a lot.
Yes.
That's basically my passion. And I've been working with Aptus
Yes.
for teaching and training for the past 8 years.
And I have to say, your trainings are amazing.
Thank you.
If you haven't had a training with him, you have to try training with Dr. Ahmed there.
You're all welcome.
He said it, you know.
I love to teach.
Yes.
I love to stimulate brains,
Absolutely.
and it's the thing that keeps me moving.
Well, it's great. It's really awesome to see you in Pakistan. What would you say is your why did you come into plastic surgery, into dermatology, aesthetics? Like, what brought you here?
Interesting.
Yeah. We want to know, what really, what wakes you up? What was the whole motivation behind doing what you do every single day?
The story started a long time ago.
Okay.
While me studying medicine. So my passion in medicine was to treat people, to help them, to make them happy. And I think this is something all the doctors, they share. But after my graduation, I felt that I want to see what I'm doing. And I have a bit of an artistic
flair to
hands,
yourself,
yeah,
yes.
and I love to draw and sculpt and
Nice.
things like that. So it all just happened, when you feel like you're good in surgery, but at the same time you're good in art. So you can combine two together. Here comes aesthetic and plastic surgery.
All right. Well, that makes total sense. I mean, I can see that now. So you're an artist, plastic surgery, but at the same time, it was important for you to see the happiness from the patients too.
Yes.
You can kind of see the results coming through in front of your eyes.
Yes.
So that's how you kind of came into this.
Right.
So how have you been? How have you kind of evolved into the world of training?
I love to teach, and I love to talk about new stuff and understand everything to its single detail. This is one of the things that I love. So when it comes to science, I'm a science freak. I love physics, chemistry, you name it, astrophysics, everything. And in medicine, I like the scientific part a lot. And in aesthetics, there is a lot of gimmicks.
You're right about that.
And there is a lot of trends
Yes.
that doesn't stand or has any scientific basis. And that made me think a lot how to deliver a scientific content with the right treatment and right procedure.
You touched on very important thing, because yes, there's so many influencers coming up with all kind of trends, but they're very unhealthy for the patient. So everything that we do has to have some kind of scientific basis. So I am so happy you mentioned that. And I love how you explained those and Namika threads. I mean, tell us our viewers about what is Namika.
So it comes from science.
Yes.
Because it's a nano encapsulation of hyaluronic acid on top of the thread. So the thread has a very unique structure. It's not like any other thread. The structure simulates the human tissue because it's microfilaments. not just a thread. It's coated by microfilaments that looks like our tissues. And that creates a lot of collagen deposition in between. So it creates more of the lifting and anchoring effect of the thread. And that microfilaments harness capsules, micro and nano capsules of hyaluronic acid. And we all know that hyaluronic acid increases a lot the biostimulation, it decreases the downtime of any procedure. We do hyaluronic acid in everything.
Right.
We put it on our skin, we
Yes.
even drink it, we do everything with hyaluronic acid.
That is true.
So this is one of the things that's really found out by science that it's very beneficial to our skin.
So what you just said, it makes total sense. Especially will make total sense for our doctors and our, people in the medical field. How about a person who has nothing to do with medical field, but they want to understand what is it, so they don't really go after a gimmick, but really truly understand for a non-medical person. In simple words, how would you tell somebody who's a patient who don't necessarily understand what it is? How would you describe it for him?
So I would describe it as it's a solid biostimulator
Okay.
that you
And what is
injected.
biostimulator for somebody who doesn't know anything?
All right. So you stimulate the skin to create your own collagen.
Stimulate the skin to create your own collagen. Very important.
Because what is better than your own collagen?
Nothing.
Right?
Really, that is
You're not getting anything from outside.
yes.
You're stimulating the anti-aging process into your skin.
So it is like almost like
So
a
we're
natural
try-
anti-aging.
We're trying to
Stimulating your own
reverse
collagen.
aging.
And we're using a thread to do that. Very good, very good. Oh, thank you so much. And what would you say? So you do a lot of surgeries as well.
Yes.
What is your favorite procedure?
Body contouring, high definition etching to the body.
Yes.
So I do a lot of nails, six packs, chest muscle, back, arms, legs, everything.
Wouldn't everybody love to have that?
You work out
Yes.
in the gym, you have beautiful body, but you don't see the
Final touch.
definition and the final touches, and this is when high definition etching comes
The
in.
hydro finishing. What exactly is it?
It's sculpting the fat of the body to create the artistic, athletic look
Okay.
that everyone dreams.
Ah. All right. So you have to first we have to have good lifestyle.
Yeah.
You have to be able to exercise. It's not just about hydro finishing, but important aspects of the whole picture is good lifestyle, good nutrition, exercise, then a little bit extra
Yeah,
on top.
it's a form of liposuction. But usually liposuction is just taking the fat off. They don't care about the details.
Contouring.
Yeah.
So you are doing
And I
the
do the
little final
details.
touch.
Yeah.
So that's where the magic lies. Well, that's fantastic. So you're also talking about Profilo today.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about Profilo?
Profilo is again a biostimulator,
Biostimulator.
non-inflammatory, so it doesn't create any swelling and inflammation or anything, and stimulate a lot your collagen, stimulating the cells that create the collagen. So it gives you a very good shine and nice look.
Nice. So just finishing off, what would you say if we are just, somebody who's just like new to all of this, they're trying to go through the hype, the gimmick and everything else. Somebody is just, figuring things out. What is one most important thing would you say that this is one very important thing you need to look at, or where should where should they start?
All right. So starting by being a patient is going to a physician, is going to a doctor.
Yes.
Don't go to saloons, don't go to
Yes.
places that is not medically equipped. Right?
True.
And you have to start with the minimal thing. So if you're looking for freshness, you're looking for younger look, do not go for facelift. You can start by doing the normal stuff.
Take small steps.
Yeah, doing toxins, soften the lines, doing biostimulators, trying to get healthier
Yes.
in lifestyle, eating well, exercise, things like that. Then you can think about threads. And the doctor will guide you because they can tell you that this is good for you, this is not good for you. There is an indication for everything.
So proper
And
consultation is very
do
important.
your homework, choose
your
your
homework.
doctor.
To the right doctor.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you so much. How has been your experience in Pakistan?
Amazing.
Amazing. Well, we absolutely love that. And have you tried Pakistan food here?
This time, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, hopefully today.
Hopefully today. What is your favorite Pakistani food?
I love spices.
Spices.
So,
So pretty much anything.
Yeah. And I love to eat meat also.
Okay.
So yeah.
And we have excellent barbecues here.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you.
giving us time today, and thank you for being here. We absolutely love having you.
Thank you.